What if you vanished tonight, your final moments flickering on a grainy screen, leaving only questions? This is exactly what happened to 19-year-old Iwona Wieczorek on July 17, 2010, in Sopot. Join us to uncover the chilling details of a mystery with a hidden clue buried for over a decade. Could it be tied to her ex-boyfriend's shaky story, or maybe a friend's desperate cover-up? It was a warm summer night in Sopot, Poland, part of the vibrant Tri-City area along the Baltic coast. Iwona, a lively 19-year-old fresh out of high school, was at a beachfront club with friends. Around 3 a.m., a minor argument sparked her decision to leave. CCTV captured her at 4:12 a.m. near Ronald Reagan Park, just 2 kilometers from her Gdańsk home, walking barefoot, high heels in hand, and her phone supposedly dead, or so we thought. But her phone wasn't actually dead when she left the club. Someone ensured it went silent later. Who and why? Was it her ex-boyfriend Patrick, bitter from their breakup, or someone closer? Picture yourself as the detective, hunched over that grainy CCTV footage, desperate for a clue. Every frame seems to lie, and the deeper you dig, the less you trust. The police initially dismissed Iwona's case, assuming she'd wander back like many young people after a night out. They were wrong. Gdańsk's tight-knit community didn't wait. Volunteers flooded parks, beaches, and the dense foliage of Jelikovo Park, combing every inch. That CCTV became their lifeline, but instead of answers, it deepened the mystery. Why did her phone die after she left, and who tampered with it? She wasn't just a missing person, she was a young woman with dreams. She'd just graduated high school and was set to join the Marine Academy in Gdynia, her acceptance letter arriving 5 days after she vanished. She also planned to work in Spain, chasing a future full of promise. Imagine her that night, barefoot under flickering streetlights. What was she thinking as the waves crashed nearby? Feel the weight of a life cut short, an empty chair at her family's dinner table, where her mother still sets a place, clinging to hope. Here's where it gets strange. Witnesses gave conflicting stories. Some swore Iwona left the club alone, others said she was meeting someone. The timeline unraveled like a bad dream. Years later, a bouncer dropped a bombshell. He saw something unsettling that night, a figure, a movement, but stayed silent until 2019, fearing retaliation. Meanwhile, private investigator Krzysztof Rutkowski stirred media frenzy, amplifying the case's profile, but also muddying the waters with speculation. Let's zoom in on Patrick, Iwona's ex-boyfriend and distant cousin, who was a key person of interest. In 2010, Patrick was part of Iwona's social circle in Gdańsk's nightlife scene. Their breakup, reportedly rocky, left lingering tension. When questioned, Patrick's statements were inconsistent. His account of where he was that night and whether he contacted Iwona didn't align with other witnesses. Some friends suggested Iwona might have planned to meet him after leaving the club, but Patrick denied it, claiming he was elsewhere. His vague answers and shifting alibis raised red flags, yet no concrete evidence tied him directly to her disappearance. Was he hiding a fight gone wrong, or was he just a sloppy liar caught in the chaos? Now, enter Powell P., an acquaintance of Iwona's who was deeply embedded in Sopot's nightlife. Described as a local with ties to club security personnel, Powell wasn't just a casual friend. He had access to Iwona's digital world. In December 2022, the Małopolska Regional Department for Organized Crime and Corruption arrested him, a breakthrough after years of stagnation. Powell was charged with obstructing justice, destroying evidence, lying to investigators, and tampering with Iwona's computer, erasing data, and even impersonating her mother online to mislead the investigation, along with drug-related charges. Instead of prison, the prosecutor applied preventive measures, including police supervision, a ban on leaving the country with passport retention, and a 50,000 Polish zloty bond, approximately $13,500 US, upheld by a Krakow court in July 2023. In April 2023, he was detained for a separate tax fraud scheme involving fake invoices with damages over 55 million Polish zloty, which equals to a little over $14.5 million, facing up to 15 years in prison. But no final sentences are reported. Why go to such lengths? Was Powell protecting himself or someone else, like that mysterious CCTV shadow? That CCTV footage at Exit 63 wasn't just Iwona. A second unidentified figure lurked in the frame. Was it Patrick, Powell, or someone else entirely? Powell's tampering, especially with Iwona's computer, suggests he knew something. His actions, like deleting data and impersonating Iwona's mother, scream cover-up. But for whom? The bouncer's belated confession adds fuel. He saw someone trailing Iwona, but didn't speak up until 9 years after her disappearance. In 2010, technology was a brick wall. Digital forensics couldn't recover deleted texts or pinpoint a dead phone's last ping. CCTV was spotty and useless beyond a certain point. Today, in 2025, we could map Iwona's steps with enhanced CCTV analysis, DNA profiling, or data recovery, unless someone deliberately erased the trail. Could a single byte of data from her phone or computer rewrite her story? Iwona's case isn't just a mystery, it's a mirror. It reflects our trust in systems that fail, our need to make sense of chaos. The man with the towel was initially a prime suspect, with theories suggesting he could be a hotel worker, a predator stalking the nightlife, or someone Iwona knew. Some believe he accidentally killed her during a confrontation, perhaps after an argument escalated, while others propose he was involved in human trafficking. In 2022, Poland's X-Files team identified him, ruling him out as a suspect, narrowing the focus but leaving gaps. The case's high-profile nature drew amateur sleuths and even a medium, complicating the truth. Was it a chance encounter, a planned meeting with Patrick, or a darker plot tied to Powell's nightlife connections? Why does Iwona's case grip us? It's not just a missing girl. It's the terror of vanishing without a trace, becoming a question mark in the lives of those you love. Her mother's unwavering hope, setting that dinner plate, echoes the pain of unresolved loss. Gdańsk lights up yearly with vigils, showing a community refusing to forget. In 2023, a private investigator uncovered a lid so sensitive it's locked behind legal walls in Krakow's Małopolska Regional Department for Organized Crime and Corruption, with prosecutors debating its release. Iwona Wieczorek's disappearance remains a haunting enigma. As new leads emerge and technology advances, her story challenges us to keep searching, to hold on to hope, and to never let her fade. If you have information, contact the Polish Gdańsk Police Headquarters at +4858 3215900. Alternatively, you can contact the Centrum Poszukiwań Ludzi Zaginionych, also known as the Missing Persons Search Center, at +4822 6547 070.